having either money invested in B4 or Freedom Energy or any related entity. And I would just hope that you would make that clear when you do vote on that. Thank you.
Thank you for your comment. Are there any other comments? I have learned to wait. Now that a lot of people started, I told them. Seeing none, we will close the portion of the meeting that has to do with comments about agenda item only. The next item to come before council will be item number 8, old business. We'll be on public hearings and adoption of ordinances, and we'll be on public hearing on ordinance number 3443. Would the city administrator please expound?
This is the budget for the coming year, which will begin July 1. It's been the subject of one previous reading and a couple of workshops during which time council has reviewed the various issues associated with the budget. I would characterize it as a significant improvement over our past 2 years, and it's something that we're able to do a little better in terms of being able to replace equipment. We have a small raise for employees recognizing the effort they've been giving to the city, and we would recommend approval on second reading following public hearing.
All right, are there any questions of the city administrator by council members? Hearing none, chair will entertain a motion for, we're having a public hearing. At this time, the chair will be open for a public hearing on ordinance number 3443. It's an ordinance establishing standard appropriations for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2012, ending June 30th, 2013, and further approving the city administrator's proposed budget with such modifications as deemed necessary or desirable by Morristown, Tennessee Council for the fiscal year 2012-2013. So at this time, the floor is open for a public hearing on this item. If you wish to address it, please state your name and address your comments to the chairman.
Again, the Reverend Nigel Mormon, Reed Sr., 1440 Cherokee Drive, Morristown, Tennessee. The only problem I have with this budget, because several years Craig Price is trying to get a bathroom for my hood. That's your district. Okay? It makes no sense why the poor has to run to the woods like dogs and not have a bathroom. We want a bathroom next year, Mr. Administrator, Ms. Council, if you're still here, and other four. So I want to readdress that I was not talking to you, Mayor, or you, Gene, because you two get choked up. Y'all for the poor. Okay? We need a fence over here at Civic Park so that the basketballs don't go into the creek. Okay? We need a new community center. So next year's budget better address the poor, please. Peace.
Thank you for your comments. Are there any other comments?
Carl Murphy, 1101 West Rose. Mayor Thomas, I have questions on the 2012-2013 budget. Has costs addressed or even considered while preparing the 2012-13 budget the proposals made in May of 2011 for a bill which is on public record? Proposals were eliminating council's $50,000 annual travel budget to create a travel expense policy for the council. Also wanted to return $10,000 allocated for culture, diversity, related events back to the budget, which no one opposed, and neither do I. He also pointed out that one council member has spent $22,000 on travel expenses in the last 4 years. My question is, again, in any way, is any of his proposals covered in this new budget? If the answer is no, somebody needs to tell me why. Is this the right direction to head in? Save money? While a travel expense policy would create the same rules for all to follow and obey and controls on those rules. And I don't know who asked the questions to anymore, because it seems like some wants to answer it and some doesn't. So I have these to hand out to two gentlemen here. And if you would, I'd like somebody to explain to me if it's not in this budget, why it's not in there, because I think it's a good thing.
You would hand the envelopes to the officer. Thanks for your comments. Any other comments pertaining to the budget?
No, 2343 J. Stevens Road. My question would be regard to another statement that Mr. LaBelle made when he first came before or on this board. And he was concerned about what he called the $100,000 slush fund, which I think Mr. Cox labels a contingency. But I tend to believe that it is a slush fund, and it goes to now various things that certain council members want, some things that all of you want, some things that others of you want as your special projects. If those projects are worthy of being in the budget, put them in the budget with a name at the beginning, instead of establishing this one big $100,000 slush fund and then pulling from it during the year. The other thing I would like to address is we still don't have meetings taped here. As I understand from the last meeting, it was about $10,000 to buy the equipment. And of course, the remark was made, well, go raise it yourself. It doesn't seem like anybody up here worries about raising it yourself when it's something you want, such as the butterfly park and other special little items. So why would you say to the people, raise it yourself, when all that's being asked is that you televise your meetings for the people who can't be here for various reasons, or people who have another commitment, they would still like to view the meeting at another time. County Commission has handled it very well for 10 years now. When's the city going to catch up? Thank you.
Thanks for your comments. Are there any other comments on the budget? Hearing none, we will close the public hearing portion on the city budget. This time, Chair will entertain a motion to approve ordinance number 3443 on the second and final reading.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Councilmember LaBelle, we have a second by Councilmember Jinks. Is there any discussion by council members?
I like to say, Mayor, that I'm gonna vote no on this because we spent less than 30 minutes on this. I don't think it's fair.
Very good. Any other comments by council members? I too am voting no on this budget for that reason, several others.
Mayor, I'd like to say that we all had the same amount of time, which was several weeks, that we had the printed document. We had 2 different times that we met on it, and our staff is always available. And no questions were submitted to them that needed an input back to that individual.
Thank you for your comment, Ms. Senator. Whenever you have a workshop, I don't believe it's the place of council to ask permission of staff on what questions are to be brought up at a work session. I believe it's our responsibility as council members and the mayor to discuss these openly so that the public can hear any objections and they'll know what is recommended by council. Done any other way other than a workshop, to me, is almost like violating the sunshine law. So that's my feeling.
Mayor, I object to saying it's violation of the sunshine law when the council member calls the administrator in order to let them know what questions one might have so that they can be prepared to answer that question. And the initial workshop that we had the previous year, we always asked questions. We met at the library and tremendous number of questions were asked at that particular time, and the option is always available for us to ask questions. We have a document for 2 weeks, and I'm just saying that there are many other topics that individual council members call the administrator about. I do not know why someone who had questions did not call the administrator or other staff with questions about the budget.
Yes, thank you, Ms. Senator. You did have 2 meetings. You had one that was a presentation of the budget. That is not the time to discuss it because you have not had time to read it. Only during the workshop you've had that opportunity. Are there any other comments about that?
Yes, I've got a comment about it. Tony did an excellent job on the budget. We had plenty of time to review it, plenty of time to understand it, plenty of time to ask any questions. And anybody that had any questions about it had plenty of time to comment on it. But to read a budget, you've got to understand it, and that may be the problem. But there was no problem with the budget.
I don't think that's the problem.
Excuse me, I'm talking. That's the problem.
I don't think that's a problem, Mr. Garrett. You're very rude. And at this point, we'll ask if there's any more council comments that aren't rude.
Can I make a comment, Mayor?
Yes.
I'll answer Kay there. You know, there was some time there, Kay, but I remember Tony telling us when he presented the budget, then he said, we'll get back whatever date that was on Friday, and we go over everything, any questions and stuff. I remember that specifically. But also, you know, we come in here, we sit here, and we was going over some things, and then all of a sudden, Mr. LaBelle jumped up and said, "Just through, you know, it's less than 30 minutes." Now, it takes longer than 30 minutes to go over that, but then you all took a vote, you know? And Mr. Jesse, you said the vote is illegal in work session, is it not?
Voting has to be done in a regular or special
Well,
call.
they took a vote and dismissed, and we could sit there with no answers, you know? So I don't appreciate that.
Any other comments by council at this point?
Yeah, I've got one. I sat there at the meeting, I don't know what anybody else did, but I asked the mayor and I asked you if either one of y'all had any comments. I had come, I prepared my day to sit there all day if I needed to. And both you and the mayor chose not to bring anything up to me at that time. Neither one of you did.
Okay, can I
I
answer
sat
that,
there at
Chris?
that table, I've got the floor. I sat there at the table, you all got up and left the table before I did. I came to watch, see what your comments were. I can't help what Mr. LaBelle does or anybody else does. I came to listen to what your questions were. You chose to get up from the table before I did.
Are you through?
Yep.
Can I answer that, Mayor?
You may.
Okay, that's true to a point, okay? But LaBelle had already dismissed himself. They'd already took a vote, and Chris, did you not vote to be dismissed to go?
I did not vote to be
Did you not
dismissed.
stick up your hand?
He asked me if I had any problems with the budget. I think that's what Mr. LaBelle said. Do you have any problems with the budget? And I said, no, I don't.
But didn't you vote, didn't you raise your hand?
There was no formal vote
Yeah,
taken.
well, whatever, there was a vote taken.
There was no
And your
formal
hand on the
vote
tape is
taken.
raised, I heard the
What we'll do is
tape.
have one person vote at a time.
But I sat there and everybody just,
Well, why don't you, if you have a question for Chris, go ahead and ask him. If you would like to answer, you can.
Who
If
has
you
a
have
problem
no, if you
with
have
my
no
budget?
questions.
you and I, Chris, talked about this later, and we was okay, because, you know, you said, I'll sit here all day, but what I'm saying, everybody else left, and.
You know, I think myself, Mr. James, Mr. Cox, these ladies right here were sitting here. I think that you and the mayor got up and left the table before I did.
So you're saying we left before y'all voted?
You
Is
left
that right?
before I did.
Well, I'll tell you, next meeting, I'll bring the tape, okay, and we'll show it.
What we'll do is this, I think, this is another example of why we need to record these meetings. All right, with that, are there any other discussions by council? Hearing none. Please read the vote. Five yeas, 2 nays, motion passes. Next item for public hearing will be a public hearing on ordinance number 3444, and it's an ordinance to fix the rate for our real and personal property tax for the tax year 2012. With city administrator Terry Bach.
We established the tax rate each year regardless of its increase or decrease. This is a recommendation to set the tax rate of $1.05. It's the same as it was last year, no change.
Any questions of the city administrator? At this point, we'll open the floor for a public hearing on ordinance number 3444. For anyone that would like to address it in the audience, since there's no tax increase, I don't know what I'm going to say.
I want to say shortly, again, Reverend 91, senior, this is good. See, we poor people been taxed out, period. So we need to keep it like this. Since the rich people don't want to pay taxes, we poor people don't want to pay taxes anymore, period. That's not just property tax, wheels tax, and the sales tax. As I mentioned before, I got banned a long time ago. Y'all raise our taxes. Council and Northern County Commission, we're gonna raise it up. All right?
Thank you for your comments. Any other comments?
And again, this is not about the tax rate. That's wonderful to hold it as it is. Of course, it was increased quite a bit in 2007, and the sales tax was increased in 2007, and sewer fees have been increased repeatedly. But what I would like to ask is, if we are doing so great, why don't we roll back the garbage fee, which was started just over a year and a half ago? Let's look at the other sources of revenue.
Point of order, Mayor, she's off subject.
So let's look at
She's
that.
talking about taxes.
This is about the current tax rate, this is not about all these other things she wants to talk about. So, she's out of order.
She is, first off, let.
Challenge ruling of the chair.
Go right ahead, okay?
It'll probably be 5-2.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's not following procedure. That's a fact.
She is, all right. Fine. Okay.
Why don't you start rolling the garbage fee back instead of hitting people, and that hits the poor people worse.
Thanks for your comments. Don't have to take a vote, you are off. Any other comments on the tax? Hearing none, we will close public hearing portion on ordinance number 3444. This time, Chair will entertain a motion for approval of public ordinance number 3444. We have a motion by Councilmember Center. We have a second. We have a second by Councilmember James. Is there any discussion by Councilmember? Hearing none, please enter your vote. Seven yeas, no nays. Next item, come for council, will be new business, resolution number.
18-12.
Resolution number 18-12. It's a resolution requesting the mayor and city council of the city of Morristown, Tennessee to establish a maximum speed limit of 35 miles per hour on Liberty Hill Road. City Administrator Fair.
Mayor, this resolution is in reaction to a request from citizens. You can see from the attached report that the traffic team reviewed the situation and found that the road could in fact bear an increase in speed limit. It was appropriate to do so. We've gone through an appropriate process, and we recommend the adjustment of the speed limit from 30 to 35.
Any questions of the city administrator? All right, this time Chair will entertain a motion on resolution number 1812, a resolution requesting that the speed limit of 35 miles an hour. So there we go. Do we have a,
Move for adoption of resolution 18-12.
is there a second? We have a second by Councilmember Vivens. Is there any discussion by council? Hearing none, please enter your vote. Seven yeas, no nays. Next item to come for council, the item, resolution number,
19-12.
resolution 19-12, and what this is the funds allocated to, I won't read all all the organizations. It's a funds allocation to nonprofit, charitable, and civic organizations in the city of Morristown for the 2012-2013 fiscal year budget. Would the city administrator like to?
Yes, sir. This resolution is to comply with state law for the disbursement of funds to nonprofit agencies. We discussed some of these earlier during your budget work session. At this point in time, there are only 2 agencies that have not complied with all your requirements. One being the Daily Bread has not yet provided the financial report. At the point in time we had our last work session, the senior center had not since received that, so they have come into compliance. The only other group is the Diversity Task Force, which we are working with to develop some guidelines for funding. So based on that, we recommend approval of the resolution, and those 2 agencies will not be funded until they come into compliance with the regulations.
Thank you, Tom. Are there any questions of the city administrator? Hearing none at this time, Chair will entertain a motion to pass resolution 1912 on nonprofit, charitable, and civic organizations.
Make that motion.
We have a motion by Councilmember Brooks. Do we have a second? We have a second by Councilmember LaBelle. Is there any discussion by council?
Just one question, Mayor. Mr. Cox, I talked about the Crockett Tavern Museum is going to be funded, yeah, it has been funded through hotel motel tax.
Yes, ma'am. That notation's been made by the finance department. We will correct that, but the source of funding is for the source of funding.
That requires no change to
Just a notation for the next budget.
the. Are there any other discussions by council? Questions? Hearing none, would you please have your vote? 7 yeas, no nays. Next item come for council will be resolution number.
20-12.
Resolution 20-12 is a resolution of the mayor and city council of the city of Morristown, Tennessee, to extend the right of reverter contained in its deed to D4 for an additional period of 1 year or under June 27, 2013.
I make a motion to approve that. Second.
We have a motion. We have a motion. We have a second. Is there any discussion by council?
Yeah, I'd like to ask, first of all, we was asked her if we have anything invested in this. No, I don't have a dime invested in it. And I don't mind extending this lease for another year, but I'd kind of like to have a report. I've asked a couple times for a report and get nothing. So Tony, can you give us something?
As you're aware, if you drive by the site, there's been extensive modifications, investment in site preparation. There's expensive amount of land work been done there. My understanding is that they are still doing some fundraising to support the project. They are working with investors and hopefully close the deal here very shortly. We feel like that they're still promising in terms of the development, but they're not going to be able to meet the schedule we had for the original project. So this recommendation to extend the reverter for 12 months is to allow them to raise funds to build the project.
Thank you.
Any other questions from the city administrator on this? Hearing none at this time, Chair will entertain a motion to pass resolution 20. I'm sorry, motion doesn't pass. I need to start writing them over there. Okay, at this time, would you please have your votes? 7 yeas, no nays, motion passes. Next item will be 9B, introduction of first reading of ordinances will be to set a public hearing for July the 3rd, 2012, for ordinance number
3419.16.
This is an ordinance to amend ordinance number 3419, City of Morristown, Tennessee annual budget for the